We're here at the Falls Trail here at Ricketts Glen.
Such an awesome breeze. It makes it feel like it's about 15 degrees out here. Ain't Apple, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Alpha Outdoors. This is Kings Conquering the Earth.
Yep, we're here at the Falls Trail here at Ricketts Glen. So we're going to give it a look at with all these waterfalls. So
It should be 18 waterfalls, I think.
On this trail.
Yeah, unless we veer off and take the tail end and catch a few more, I think.
Yeah.
There's 22 waterfalls in all that can be seen on this trail. We're going to be focusing on the loop here because we're 3 hours away from home. But we should be able to bring you plenty of excitement, plenty of beauty today in this video.
yeah, definitely.
So stay tuned. Let's get started.
All right, let's go.
Here we go. Let's get started on the Falls Trail. Yeah, we got an early start this morning. Got up around 3:30 to try to get up here before 8 o'clock. It is Memorial Day, so
Very unseasonably cold.
yeah, it's very cold. But shout out to all of our vets and fallen soldiers out there. We do appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate your service. Sacrifice.
Yeah, because of you guys, we are able to do these silly things like this. So, you know, we do appreciate that. But yeah, it's early. So, you know, surprisingly, I thought there might be more people here.
Yeah. Starting to fill in as we were getting ready to come in the trail, though.
Yeah, and it will be by the time we finish this loop. It's going to be crazy busy in here, I would imagine. But yeah, as Tom said a couple times, it is very cold for the last day of May.
Yep. 49 degrees.
It's wet in here. We've had a lot of rain here on the East Coast the past week. So it's definitely muddy already. And, you know, as we always say, make sure you have your hiking boots. This place actually does prohibit you from using
Flip-flops or sandals.
Yeah, flip-flops, sandals. So got to have the proper gear on. But we're coming up to the first sign here. We're going to decide which way to go.
So right now we're at a split. So if you want to go straight to the waterfalls and see some waterfalls, you just make a right here. But we're going to decide to go take the Highland Trail and go around that way. That way we see nothing but waterfalls as we come around the bend. So, yeah, if we go off the trail a little bit, we'll try seeing all 22, but we'll see how the day goes.
So as Tom stated, we are going to go left here at the loop and take the Highland Trail. It's just amazing how quiet it is. We got very lucky to get here as fast as we did this morning. I was really afraid that we were going to be dealing with a lot of foot traffic and have to compete with a lot of people, but definitely think we did the right thing getting out here when we did. across this rock ridge here. It is wet, so I mean, these larger rocks, you definitely need to watch your footing. They're going to get slick. I believe as this trail moves along, it is going to get a little bit more difficult as far as terrain goes. Yeah, we were definitely looking forward to checking this trail out today, folks. Alltrails.com says that it is rated as one of the most scenic routes in the entirety of the eastern United States. So, I mean, again, as stated, you know, you get to see 22 waterfalls in one day. I mean, that's hard to beat. That's very hard to beat, no matter where you're at. So, looking forward to it. But we're saving the best for last in the direction we chose to go. But we want to slow build up to Ganoga Falls, which is a 94-foot cascading waterfall. So very excited to see that. Catch up with old Tom over here. Trying to stay on the trail. Don't want to cut through and ruin the integrity of such a well-maintained trail.
Obviously, it's not raining today, but there's a lot of saturation in the trees still.
Yeah, it's definitely dripping all over us.
Yeah, cold rainforest today.
Got to keep that water off the camera here. We got a little bit of elevation coming up here. Midway Crevasse. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Go ahead and walk through, Tom, so we can get some perspective.
All right.
Just how big these rocks are.
Pretty big.
All right, let's catch up with Tom. The trail is going to cut right through this rock. Tell you what, it is nice and green.
Yeah.
It's beautiful in here. It's a lot of gravel, so like, I mean, it's easy treading. Traction's not too bad. I mean, for how wet it is. You just gotta watch stepping on these larger flat rocks, so you're not sliding all over the place. Take your time when you're out on the trail. Don't rush, you know, but keep your eyes down as well. You want to see where you're walking, where you're stepping. But don't forget to look up and admire everything around you. This is our second episode of the second season of Conquering the Earth. Both trips were to Pennsylvania. Hopefully you tuned in to the last episode and saw Hawk Falls, the Shades of Death Trail in Boulder Field. In today's episode, we are only going to be doing the Falls Trail. Really no reason to try to pack anything more into it. The amount of waterfalls, and really just you know, sights to take in. There's really no reason to try to pack anything else into it. As we stated in the last video, we did get started a little later this year. And if you look around, you can see why we did it. Last year, our first like 5 or 6 videos were, you know, it was very brown, very dead. Nothing was really alive yet. It just takes away from the enjoyment, I think. I mean, you cannot beat just walking through the forest during springtime. Everything's coming to life. The wildlife is having their babies. Hopefully we're lucky enough to see something like that today, but probably not. Tom and I are pretty loud. So no waterfalls yet, but this is kind of by design. We took the left direction for the loop so we could get a slower build up to the waterfalls, but they are coming. All right, we're getting ready to come up on the first waterfall here. It is FL Ricketts Waterfall.
Yep, it's 38 feet tall.
38 feet. Let's go check it out. So we're catching up with Tom here, making our descent to FL Ricketts. It's so loud that we thought we were much closer than we were, but
Yep, I
we
think
are
we're.
approaching it. I can see the sign down here for it, so let's go check it out.
Yep, let's go check it out.
Following Thomas here. Whoop, almost slipped.
Safety
That's what I
first.
get for staring at the camera, baby.
Uh-huh.
That's why I said keep your eyes down.
Oh, yeah.
Bridge there. So I'm standing here above FL Ricketts Falls, 38 feet down, cascading waterfall. It's definitely beautiful. Tom's over there checking it out for himself. We're gonna have to circle back around to get back up to Oneida Falls. It wasn't exactly a straight cut as we thought it might be, because we have to get back on the trail so we can get on the bridge over here to carry on with the rest of the loop.
All right.
So here we are at FL Ricketts Falls. We're gonna move forward and check out the rest of the falls.
Oh, yeah.
Stay alpha, baby. So we circled back around. I think I butchered the name of the falls we were going to be seeing after FL Ricketts earlier. I believe I said Oneida. That's actually on the other side of the loop. We'll be seeing that almost last. This is Onondaga. Again, I'm probably going to butcher half of these names, but we're circling around. We got back on the Falls Trail from the shortcut, and we're going to go check out Onondaga. Come along. Here we are, folks. Onondaga. Let's follow Thomas on down to the bottom and get a look from down low.
Yeah. Watch your step.
To watch my step here. Wooden stairs they have built in here. It's going to be very slick. Here we are. Let's go down these stairs. They're very muddy. So here we are, folks, down here at Onondaga Falls. For a second, Tom and I thought we had circled back around for nothing.
Nope. We found it.
We found it, and we're glad we did. This is beautiful. I believe you said it was 15 foot?
15 foot. Yep.
Yeah, 15. It's a 15-foot waterfall. I can't say enough about it. It's amazing.
Yeah. And we already hit, what, 2 waterfalls already, and it's already blowing us away, and there's supposed to be 20 more.
Yeah,
So,
and I mean, we've got a 94-footer coming up.
yeah, 94 feet coming up later.
So, again, we're here at Ricketts Glen State Park. This is the second waterfall of hopefully, I believe, maybe 21 that we might see today.
Yeah.
So, take it in, enjoy it, come out here and see it for yourself.
Yeah.
It's about 3 hours north of the Baltimore, D.C. area. Not too hard to get to.
Nope.
Pretty much a straight shot.
Yep.
Onondaga Falls.
All right.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, we got 20 more to go.
All right, you see Onondaga in the background. We're moving forward. Yeah, we might catch a view of the bottom of FL Ricketts Falls. It'd be nice. We decided not to take the shortcut down, but here's the bridge crossing. And we'll see where this takes us. I think it's going to take us right back to where we were before we circled back around. So stay tuned. Let's cross this bridge.
If we just went this way, we've been all right. It wasn't too much out of the way, though.
No.
Worked out pretty good.
Right back where we started from.
Now we're going down to the bottom.
Now we're going down. Down, down, down. Let's do it. This is point in case why they called this a most difficult hike on alltrails.com. There's a lot of slippery rocks, and you're going to be doing a lot more climbing as the trail progresses. But here we are going to the bottom of FL Ricketts Falls. Take it in, baby. We'll catch up with Tom. The bottom of FL Ricketts Falls. These rocks are slick. It's a nice stairway, but Very slick. There's Tom down there. We have to catch up with him. Slide down here. That's beautiful, baby. We're gonna catch FL Ricketts Falls from over here on the other side. Try not to fall in the water here. All right, folks, we're gonna move along because we've got company now. So we kind of knew this was inevitable, even though we got an early start. But we're gonna bring you what we can and keep moving forward. Like I said, this is only 2 waterfalls so far. This place has been amazing. Let's keep moving. This is FL Ricketts Falls. We've seen Onondaga Falls. And we're gonna move forward now. All right, we're moving on the Falls Trail, Ricketts Glen State Park. We just left FL Ricketts Falls. You can still hear that beast in the background. It's a beautiful, beautiful fall. We got Thomas here. Yeah. As always, baby. We all know Thomas keeps it alpha, baby. So there's a beautiful stone walkway here. Let's give you a little look at it here. Stay alpha, baby. So here we are, folks, at Shawnee Falls. Let's take a walk down and get a closer look. Maybe. Here we are, folks, at Shawnee Falls at Ricketts Glen State Park in Pennsylvania. Just one of the many falls that we've encountered so far. I mean, as we told you at the beginning of this video, this is going to be one of the most scenic routes that we're going to take here on the eastern coast of the United States. It's one of the most popular destinations in Pennsylvania for hiking, as you can see why if you've made it this far in the video. So take it in, baby. Shawnee Falls. Staying alpha today. We got Shawnee Falls in the background here. Tommy's already moving along. I'm going to catch up with him now and see a bit more waterfalls. Stay tuned, baby. Tommy and I just checked out Huron Falls. We thought it was the bottom of Shawnee, but it's actually a second waterfall that's right there next to Shawnee. It's called Huron Falls. We're on our way now to the Ozone Falls, which is a 60-foot waterfall. All right, stay tuned. So as we just said, we just left Huron Falls. We're making our way to the Ozone Falls, but wanted to point out that the terrain has significantly changed. It's pretty much all rock now.
Yep, definitely stepping stone style.
Yeah, stepping stone type rocks, big flat rocks, but they are very slick, and you know, you can fall into the water pretty easily if you're not watching what you're doing, or you got young kids that are kind of hanging out towards the edge. Definitely important to have the proper footwear on, so you're not slipping and sliding all over the place and twisting an ankle or something like that. As we always say, you know, a twisted ankle or, you know, like a beautiful day out on the trail can turn into a nightmare really quick. But just wanted to point that out. It is very slick, and you want to watch what you're doing when you're out here. But it's hard to move too fast anyways, because every second you turn around there's a waterfall or something, you know, just absolutely breathtaking to look at. So you're not going to be moving very fast on this trail anyways, but we hope you make it out here and enjoy it for yourself. All right, moving on. Ozone Falls. All right, we're here at the top of Ozone Falls. We're going to walk the trail around and catch it from the bottom, but this is a 60-foot waterfall. Let's go check it out. All right, let's approach Ozone Falls. Down these treacherous stairs. You definitely have to be careful in these areas, folks. You can see these stairs, they're no joke. No joke at all.
Definitely want to be careful.
There it is, baby. Let's get a closer look. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Ozone Falls, a 60-foot waterfall. This is the highest waterfall we've seen here on Alpha Outdoors so far.
Yep.
And today we're going to break that record at the end of this loop.
Yep.
You can feel the wind rushing off of this thing. It's just, it's a nice cool breeze. It's amazing. But
Yeah.
you got to get out here and see this for yourself. But this is not going to do it justice. Never does. Never does. But it's amazing. Come check it out. Ozone Falls here at Ricketts Glen State Park.
You got that, baby? So we got Tom on one side, me on the other side. This falls is so loud. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick up our voices, but again, 60-foot Ozone Falls here at Ricketts Glen State Park. Tommy, how's the view over there?
It's awesome. Get a little wet. It's really good. Got a breeze. It's really good.
You can feel the wind rushing off this. As I told you already, it's such an awesome breeze. It makes it feel like it's about 15 degrees out here. This is definitely the tallest waterfall we've seen here on Conquering the Earth. I can't say enough about it. It's just such an amazing sight.
Beautiful, man.
This is definitely my favorite one so far. Staying Alpha, baby.
Good.
All right, folks, we've been sitting here soaking up the Ozone Falls. We're going to go ahead and move on and check out what else we have. We're really not even a quarter of the way done. This place is breathtaking.
Yes.
Get out here and see it for yourself. Falls Trail, Ricketts Glen State Park in Benton, Pennsylvania. Get out here and check it for yourself. Stay out for the day, baby. Let's move forward. All right, so we're at the next falls. I'm up here on the top of RB Ricketts Falls. I believe Tommy said it was 36 feet. Let's give you a closer look. All right, let's head on down to the bottom and check out RB Ricketts Falls from down below. All right, moving along. We just left the RB Ricketts Falls. Now we're heading to the B. Reynolds Falls.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. We're here at the B. Reynolds Falls. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Every single waterfall has been beautiful. All right, we're leaving B. Reynolds Falls now to move on to the next. So per usual, we took 2 steps and here's another waterfall. So where it looks like this one is called Wyandot. All right, let's take a look. Go catch up with Tommy down here at the bottom of Wyandot Falls. You see one waterfall and you see another one right behind it.
let's officially move on this time. Hopefully we get someplace before there's another beautiful falls that stops us in our tracks. Just seems to be the way it's going here, but I'm not going to complain about it. It's going to make for a longer video for you, but you know, I'm enjoying every second of this place out here. Get out here and check it out for yourself and stay alpha. So we've reached a little crossroads here. The loop is going to continue going on in this direction here. But in order to see 3 waterfalls that we would have seen if we took the longer hike today up towards the Evergreen parking lot, we're going to go off in this direction here. And we're going to go see 3 falls. Come back, meet this junction again, and then continue our path up the loop. And come back around where we started. All right, so stay tuned, stay alpha. Let's go meet up with Alpha Tom here. So as I mentioned, this would be the leg that we would have hiked if we took the longer 7.2 mile hike of this area. Basically adding this leg to your hike is going to give you access to 4 falls. We're going to go up and see 3 of them that are relatively close to the loop. There's a 4th one called Adams Falls that's near the parking lot. We will not be seeing that one today. So we've come up to the first waterfall in this little leg. This one's called the Harrison Wright Falls. It's a 27-foot waterfall. Let's go check it out. Oh yes. One foot in front of the other, Thomas. Oh yeah, big drop off here. Follow Thomas down to the bottom here. Harrison Wright Falls. All right, overlooking Harrison Wright Falls here. I'm glad we took this leg. I mean, this is an amazing waterfall here. So if you take the long route, you're gonna run into this right before you hit the loop. This will be the last one on the leg before you touch the loop. So definitely take time to check this one out. All right, let's move along, catch the last 2 on this leg that we're gonna get today and get back on the loop. Stay alpha, baby. All right, we just left Harrison Wright Falls. We're moving on to Sheldon Reynolds Falls. How tall was this one?
36 feet.
Another 36 footer. So let's go check it out. Let's take a closer look. Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely worth taking this longer leg. Even if you just do the loop, if you come and take this left instead of traveling right on the loop, It's only gonna add about a mile to your hike. Coming up on the second one here, Sheldon, Reynolds Falls.
Big boy.
All right, let's walk on down to the bottom of Sheldon Reynolds. Ooh, steep. All right, moving on from Sheldon Reynolds Falls. Let's catch the last one on this leg and then get back on the loop. All right, we're back on the trail here, finishing up the last little leg of this little stint off of the loop. As we said at the beginning, before we jumped off of the loop, this would be the leg that you would take if you were doing the 7.2 mile hike. But we got one more waterfall to catch here, and then we're gonna get back on the loop. May feel like we're rushing through these waterfalls a little bit, but there are so many, it's hard not to. All right, so we're closing in on Murray Reynolds Falls. Let's go check it out. All right, we're down here at Murray Reynolds Falls, just finishing up. We're gonna head back up to the loop, about the halfway point, and then we're gonna continue back on to our starting point. So hopefully you're still tuning in. You know that means you're alpha, baby. Let's keep rolling, get back on the loop. So we're returning to the loop now. Pretty much everything to this point has been downhill, so we're getting ready to hit the hardest part of the trail, where we're going back uphill. Coming up the glen.
All right, we've made it back to where the loop connects. We're gonna try to finish this loop up and go see Ganoga Falls, the 94-foot cascading waterfall. That's gonna be the main attraction here, but I mean, it's hard to complain about anything we've seen so far.
Yeah, all the short falls, the big falls, doesn't matter. It's still good, real good to watch.
Yep, so
Beautiful.
Stay tuned. Hopefully you're still tuning in, baby. Let's stay alpha.
Yep.
Let's get this loop finished. Falls Trail, Ricketts Glen State Park, Benton, Pennsylvania. Stay in alpha.
Stay alpha.
I don't know how well you can actually see this map, but we're down here where the loop meets. We started way up here.
Yep.
So we walked down this. Now we're right here. We're gonna finish this loop up. We've got Erie coming up. You know, per usual, this place, every 2 feet there's a friggin' waterfall. So we got a 47-footer with Erie, 47-footer with Tuscarora, and then I mean we got Conestoga, Mohican, Delaware, Seneca.
Well, this is the one we want to see right there.
Yep, Ganoga Falls.
94 foot.
So let's keep going. Let's finish this up. I can already see Erie from where we're standing. It looks beautiful. 47 feet. Let's go. All right, so we're making our way towards Erie Falls, the 47-footer, as we said. Starting to wear down a little bit. It has been, we've done about 5 miles so far. We're doing a lot of extra walking around that you won't necessarily do when you come out here. But, it's good to catch you up on the terrain here again. If you start where we were at the Lake Rose parking lot, starts out pretty easy going through the forest, but as you see here, once you get halfway through this trail, really not even that, a quarter of the way through, it gets dramatically more difficult. If you have issues walking or getting around, this is gonna be a tough place for you. But, barring you don't, this is a beautiful place and highly recommended. This is probably our favorite one we've done so far. This is episode 16, so we've seen quite a few places so far. But the terrain's definitely rough. We're starting to do the uphill climb now, coming back up the Glen. But very rocky, a lot of roots, a lot of uphill climbing. Some of the rocks are about knee high, so if you have knee issues, maybe tough to get around, but definitely worth checking out if you're mobile and able to do this. So here we are, Erie Falls coming up. Down here on Erie Falls, took quite a bump coming down the ledge here. Definitely very slippery, so if you come out this way, it might not be the best idea to try and come down. I made it down okay, but kind of slipped on this rock behind me here. Big flat, slippery rock. No injuries or anything like that, but definitely slippery, so if you come out here to check this place out, maybe not the best idea to come down. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a view from down here, and I mean, I'm glad I did regardless of taking the fall. Definitely beautiful. 47 feet, Erie Falls. Drink it up.
climb is nothing but climb, brother. Nothing but climb.
So Thomas and I are overlooking Erie Falls here. About to move on to the next one. It's definitely beautiful. But every 5 seconds you're running into a brand new waterfall. So we're definitely staying out for the day, baby. Definitely very wet and muddy, slippery, as I definitely found out. A little bit further up here on Erie Falls. It's pretty gorgeous. Reminds me of Muddy Creek Falls at the Shawnee Falls State Park in Oakland, Maryland. All right, make this climb here. This hike is non-stop beauty, folks. Non-stop. All right, let's take the stairs to Tuscarora Falls. Also 47 feet. Right next to Erie Falls, both 47-foot waterfalls. Let's get closer and take a look. This one does a little bit more cascading. All right, moving along from Tuscarora. We're gonna move up to the top at least and take a look from up there and then officially move on. Catch up with Tom.
Hiking today.
So we're moving on from Tuscarora Falls. Starting to get very dense in here with people. So if you come out here, definitely want to make sure you get out here early like we did, because it starts to fill in. And seems like the majority of the people here want to take the right path when they start the loop. So we're kind of catching everybody on their way back, or their way in on our way out. So get here early. It's the best time to get in here. But let's keep trekking along.
This one's 17, the next one will be 39.
All right, we're making our way over to Conestoga Falls. It's going to be a 17-foot waterfall. So let's go check it out. Stay with us. All right, so we're approaching Conestoga Falls now. Let's get up here and take a closer look. Looks like a hot spot to chill. Got a few more waterfalls to go, so we're gonna keep moving forward and bring you the rest of this state park here, or at least this trail, the Falls Trail in Ricketts Glen State Park. All right, moving along, and we don't have far to go before we're already up on the next falls, it looks like. So it looks like there's a little bridge here that we're gonna walk across and we'll be able to see it. So let's get up here and take a look. So we've reached a point where it's kind of getting more difficult to identify the falls. We've been looking at what we thought was Conestoga Falls, but this might be the Mohican Falls, and the one that you just saw might be Conestoga, because that's supposed to be a 17-foot as opposed to a 39-foot with Mohican. So this may very well be Mohican and not Conestoga. I'll try to identify it in the video so that it makes more sense, but again, this is our first time here, so we're going to make mistakes on identifying these things, especially when there's 22 waterfalls in a single hike. It's going to be more difficult to, you know, unless you're a local, it's more difficult to kind of identify these things, but we're doing the best we can. We got the map, and we're trying the best we can to identify them, but again, what we thought was Conestoga may be Mohican Falls. And if I find that to be the case, then you probably have already seen a subtitle stating that it's Mohican and not Conestoga. But regardless, we're going to move forward. We're going to follow the trail here next to what could be Mohican, but possibly Conestoga. But regardless, it's beautiful and you're going to like it. So let's keep moving forward. Yeah, Tom, I'm pretty sure that was Mohican and this is Seneca. All right, so I believe we are nearing Ganoga Falls, which is the 94-foot cascading waterfall, and I believe the main attraction to this state park, or at least this this trail. But we definitely have a long hike up to get to it. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
Let's get rolling. I mean, you just have beautiful scenery as far as the eye can see. There's really never a lack of it. No shortage of beauty here on the Falls Trail. As you see, we have quite the climb to get back up. As we said earlier, everything was pretty much downhill on the way. So inevitably, you always have to go back up. But this is definitely one of the more arduous hikes we've done. A lot of climbing. Right here on a cliffside. Everywhere you turn, there's just something beautiful. So Thomas just pointed out that he can see Ganoga Falls from here. I gotta be careful and watch my step. I'm trying to stare at the camera, but one false move here is a bad time, believe me. I've already had a couple. But we're climbing, baby. There's our climb. But we're almost at the main attraction. If you've stuck it out with us, baby, thank you. You're staying Alpha today. We appreciate you. You are truly a member of the Alpha Empire. We have to make frequent pauses because there's a lot of people here now, but there's we are definitely approaching Ganoga Falls. It's awesome looking. I'm not going to attempt to show it to you just yet. The GoPro can never quite capture film from long distances, but we're here. We're going to walk down to it and check it out. Let's go. A lot of people down here. It's all right. We're patient here. We can wait. Oh yeah. I thought that this one might let us down, but it's certainly not going to do so. So let's get you a closer look. Ganoga Falls. All right, going down to give you a closer look. Gotta watch my step here. I've slipped one too many times already today. As you can see, folks, we are standing here by the 94-foot Ganoga Falls.
Yes, Ganoga Falls.
I was hoping it would live up to the rest of the park, and it's definitely done so. It's hard to put this into words, so you definitely have to come out here and check it out for yourself.
Yes, definitely.
But if you take the left loop, the left trail on the loop, this will be one of the last things you see. We got 3 more falls left, but this is definitely going to be the greatest thing we see here today.
Yep.
And there's a reason that people rave about this area, because what we've seen today has been spectacular. It's a beautiful place, beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, if you wanted to get here, make this, you know, like make a right, you'll be like the 3rd waterfall. So
yeah, so if you just want to make a quick trip to Ganoga Falls itself, when you come into the park at the Lake Rose parking lot, and you're going to take the right loop, that's going to take you here. It'll be like the third waterfall on your trip. So, real quick trip to get down here, and if you don't have the legs on you to do the whole loop, this is definitely worth a quick trip out here. So, definitely come check it out. All right, so I made my way across the water here. I'm gonna walk up and get a good view from in the middle of the falls here. Let's check it out. If I can do it without slipping again. But I'm already pretty muddy. Nothing to worry about here. Thomas down there taking pictures of me. But again, this is 94-foot waterfall. It's the main attraction here. Hopefully my voice is picking up well. This is a great test for the road. Wireless microphones that I bought. It's breathtaking. This is definitely like the highest waterfall we've seen. It's the highest one here at the Ricketts Glen State Park. But again, you know, it's hard to really put into words what this really looks like and how it makes you feel. You got to get out and do these hikes for yourself and really kind of soak it up for your own eyes and your own soul. But I love it. It's beautiful. I'm happy to have made it here. About 3 hours north of where I live, and it will not be the last time I come out here. So I'm going to bring my kids out here and let them kind of take this place in for themselves. But like I said, hopefully the microphone's picking me up. Hopefully I'm not breaking up too much. Hopefully you can hear me over the waterfall. But it's beautiful. I hope you make it out here for yourself. If you've made it this far in the video, you know what we say. You are staying alpha, baby. You know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It inspires us to come out and do these things. I mean, I would be doing it without the channel, but it really makes it a whole lot more inspiring to do these sort of things when we can share them with you. And just, you know, I'd like to inspire other people to get out and really enjoy nature the way I do. It's definitely an appreciation that I'll never let go of. But we have 3 more falls to explore. But this will probably be the last thing you remember in this video. So certainly come check it out. This view right here is remarkable. I'm getting soaked, but it's well worth it. It's well worth it. Ganoga Falls, Ricketts Glen State Park, Benton, Pennsylvania. 5 stars. Highly recommend you get out here and check it out. I'm going to remember this one for a long time. Thanks for tuning in. And stay alpha, baby.